Suleiman. Alright. Let's get straight to it. Alright, Suleiman doing a nice little ram action. Seems as he was copying me in my strat for the past 2 games. Let's see. What could possibly be going on through their head? Alright, we got Doc behind the wall over here. Ready to take on his foe. Both holding angles very tightly. What is the play here from Mr. Dalton? Mr. Killinator himself. Ooh, and Suleiman's tag. Doc's even lower. He is revived. What do we think is going to be the play here? Ooh. Ooh, and we got Mr. Killinator with the rotate. Doing absolutely amazing his first round. I guess we'll see how it goes into the second. Now, from my personal experience as being the main player through all of these events and moving to commentator, I will say it's a whole different ballgame. We got Jaeger and Dokkaebi. Alright. Now, first 30 seconds go to prep phase. We will see how this continues. Alright. Alright, we got Mr. Killinator on the drone. Moving in, doing work. Mr. Ahmed placing down his Jaegers. 2 on the same door. Very questionable, but who knows? May help him in the long run. Ooh, is Mr. Ahmed gonna... he's barricading off. Very smart plays from Mr. Ahmed when it comes to the setup. He's absolutely gonna know if they're coming through Master. Alright. Let's see things from Mr. Ahmed's perspective. Ooh, gonna go for the cheeky little spawn peek. Little does he know he is not over there. Ooh, and good play on vert from Mr. Ahmed. Alright, folks, this is anybody's game.
Again, you might want to make me a party leader.
Alpha doit trouver et désarmer une bombe.
You know, I believe this is absolutely anybody's game. Once again, we're having good plays from both sides.
Bombe localisée par Alpha.
Alright, let's see. Got Mr. Killinator on the prowl looking for drones. I believe he can take this one. You know, we got Blackbeard on the enemy team. It's an alright choice, especially for somebody who's got headshots to win. Ooh, Boss G, very, 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 very questionable, especially against this operator. You know, I believe in Mr. Killinator though. Not showing bias to anybody here. Right. Let's get a little over the top view. See how these plays are looking here. Ooh, seems as though Suleiman Ahmed knows exactly where he is at, even though it may be through a wall. Is this man cheating? Ooh, he has lost him. And this might be over for Mr. Suleiman. Faking a plant. Mr. Killinator expects it though. Holding the tightest pixel known to man. Mr. Killinator now at half health. Some serious intense tension going on here. Mr. Killinator shooting at absolutely nothing. Oh, he's rounding the corner. Alright. Mr. Ahmed may be the winner of this one. Who knows? We still have 5 rounds to come. Sorry. We still have 6 rounds to come. And that's if they're all straight. Going Twitch. Ooh, good lineup here. Let's see. Well, Mr. Killinator managed to get the drones with his Twitch.
Alpha doit trouver et désarmer une bombe.
Be absolutely spectacular if I could get a co-host in here. 1 second. Alright, so what is the lineup here, boys? It's just Suleiman Ahmed. And look at that, we got our co-host in here, Mr. Tober got banned. Now, it's honestly tragic what happened to him and his account. Alright. Mr. Killinator on the prowl. Let's see where this goes. Ooh, rotating up a white stairs. Appears as though Mr. Ahmed is predicting it, holding a tight bomb peak. I won the first one, or he won the first one, I won the second two. However, this is no longer about me. This is between Mr. Dalton and Mr. Suleiman. Great plays from both of them here. Appears as Mr. Dalton is rotating all the way through attic with 2 minutes left in the round. It appears as though Mr. Suleiman is blind, unable to hear. We may have Helen Keller in the game here. You know, Dalton's doing Dalton. You know.
Les assaillants ont localisé une bombe.
Dang. As I was saying before, absolutely tragic what happened to Mr. Romeo and his account. You know, it could happen to anybody though. It could happen to anybody though. Alright, we got Mr. Killinator rotating back to white stairs. Sending his shock drone up. Let's see how this goes. Mr. Ahmed going to be chasing the drone. Mr. Killinator, however, is too slow to go for the push. Great plays. We have Mr. Ahmed just playing time. This may be the way to win the round. All right, Tober, co-host. What's your opinion on what's going on here? He's actually wasted 3. A few seconds left in the round. We having confrontation. Let's see how this goes. And we have Mr. Killinator winning the round. Beautiful, beautiful plays. We love to see it. And we have some toxicity, some bad manners from the enemy team here. But hey, I believe it was deserved. Yeah, Suleiman's still on his PS4. Actually, nobody convinced him. They both agreed to it.
Alpha fait mouvement pour localiser une bombe.
He's also been ducking mine for forever, but you know this isn't about me. We have a Mozzie and a Ram. You know, it'd be crazy if Mozzie could hack fucking Ram drones. That'd be crazy. Oh, most definitely. Believes any intel is good intel. Oh, and he has caught it. We got Suleiman Ahmed on Ram. Alright, it appears as Mr. Killinator is absolutely lost at this point in time. Rotating completely out of objective. Let's slam one on the offensive here. Alright, we have some great gameplay here, folks. And it appears Suleiman Ahmed is going to take it in the final seconds of the round. Nowhere near the final seconds, but you understand the meaning. The dead body shooting once again. We may have matchup of the century here, folks. Alright, we got Mute and Ram. This may be an interesting matchup. We have Suleiman Ahmed completely denying any intel. Will that be enough to counter the sound cues of the Ram drones, though? It appears as Mr. Killinator is not respecting the rules of the game, as he is pushing within the first 30 seconds. Appears I've lost track of our attack right here. We have Mr. Killinator missing his drone on the window. This may be the death of him right here, folks. Absolutely miraculous map knowledge shown right here by Mr. Killinator, baiting him with the drone, thinking he's going to come up white stairs. Mr. Ahmed still holding a peek in the attic, thinking it's going to win him the game. Great lineup here, you know. It appears as though they are both completely and utterly lost, though. Mr. Killinator bringing his drone into game room, throwing down a ram to confuse Mr. Ahmed as he pushes up white stairs. This might be the round right here, folks. It appears as though Mr. Ahmed is completely lost. Sadly, Mr. Killinator himself was too slow to push up the stairs. Nice flash. And Mr. Killinator takes it with a headshot. Miraculous gameplay here. Fully automatic body shooting. Very serious and intense game here, folks. We love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. Buck and Valkyrie. Nice operator picks from both.
Alpha fait mouvement pour localiser une bombe.
Let's get a little insight onto how Mr. Killinator is going to play this. He's going to go with the underneath strat, but appears as though Mr. Ahmed. Ooh, and he throws it in the right position. He's going to deny plant with it. Once again, let's look at these Valkyrie cams. Pretty decent cams. Take a look from Mr. Ahmed's perspective. Pushing up white stairs, he almost completely has control of objective. He's going to go for the plant. Mr. Killinator sadly discovers that his nitro cell has been destroyed. However, he may take the gunfight. Suleiman is less health. Throwing out a drone to confuse the enemy. We love to see that. Using absolutely every single piece of utility to his advantage. Now the hard breach charges may have been a whiff. Flashes would have been preferable in a 1v1 scenario. It appears as though Mr. Ahmed is just going to hold this peak for the rest of the game. Take a look. Flopping through like human cams. Mr. Ahmed still holding a bomb peak between bunks. When nothing is going to distract him from this peak. Ooh, that's Mr. Killinator activating his Zam. What is this spinning? Believes as though Mr. Killinator is completely lost. Good play, faking the sound cue, but it's not enough to win the round as Suleiman takes it. 7th round. 4-3 lead here. See how they continue to play throughout the rest of the match. We should have a co-host joining us very, very soon. Goyo and Buck. We'd love to see this. Now, let's just hope Mr. Ahmed does not die the same way he did last time he played Goyo in a 1v1. Hopefully, He has learned from his mistakes and will not do the same thing. For anyone confused as to what I'm referencing, me and Mr. Dank Sully here, 1v1 in the past. He stood in the corner, the Goyo got blown, and sadly, tragically, ended his life. Now, we have Buck on the complete offensive, pushing directly into the building. Appears as though he's going to push through tower. My prediction may be right. He walks up tower stairs. Breaks the window. What plays are we having here from Mr. Killinator? Droning out attic. Notices nobody is in there. He's going to blow open the attic wall and take control of the area. Now, Mr. Ahmed does indeed hear the sound cue. However, he is lost. Utterly and completely lost. He rotates in the game room, holding a peek on attic door. Apparently they're getting into their first confrontation, not a single one of them hitting a singular shot on the other team. Mr. Killinator. Unpredictable moves. Neither one of them know how they play. Beautiful, beautiful gameplay from here. Alright, let's watch from our defensive point of view. Pre-firing the doorway. Realizing he is now rotated. Maybe he doesn't realize. Watch this attacker's point of view. He has left the building. What is the play here from Mr. Killinator? To push up the stairs. And she kills him with the skeleton key of all weapons in his arsenal. Beautiful, beautiful gameplay. Understanding that he is backed into a corner and using a close quarters combat weapon. We love to see it, folks. We move into the 9th round. It's completely tied up. 4 rounds mean anything for both. Let's see what this lineup is going to be. Neither one of them choosing an operator until the very last second. We have a Jackal versus Amazi. Now, with lack of roaming involved in the gameplay, Jackal may not be the play here. However, we will see.
Alpha doit trouver et désarmer une bombe.
I apologize for the yawn, but it seems as though this gameplay is absolutely putting me to sleep. Each member of this game involved is taking absolutely ages to get into any confrontation. Now, this may differ with this round. It seems as though Suleiman, Mr. Ahmed, is going to make a push up white stairs. Mr. Killinator is still setting up sight. This may be the move to make. Mr. Ahmed making a rotate around to main stairs. Breaking cam, allowing Mr. Killinator to know exactly where he is at and where he's pushing from. In confrontation, we have Mr. Ahmed taking the 9th round of the game. Taking that 5-4 lead. Beautiful matchup here, folks. We have a Kapkan versus a Nook. This may be the play for Mr. Ahmed, as a singular Kapkan trap can take that Nook down to half health, leaving him with a better chance of winning any type of gunfight. We have Mr. Ahmed sitting in attic, avoiding the drone, not allowing Mr. Killinator to get the intel he needs to make the push in the site. Now, Mr. Killinator proceeds to get off his drone, and he starts pushing in. Mr. Ahmed making his way. Ooh, he will get spotted by the drone, though. Completely giving up his plan, as Mr. Killinator makes a push onto balcony. Droning, allowing him to know where Mr. Ahmed is at. Mr. Killinator rotating back out onto balcony as he drops down and makes a push through garage. Appears as though he's not going to push any part of the east side of the map. As he makes his push through attic, I believe Mr. Ahmed will predict this one. However, it appears not, even though Mr. Killinator himself has done the same thing almost every single attack round. Let's see how this plays out. Mr. Ahmed holding a peek on attic. Now, with Mr. Killinator as a shotgun, he needs to get up close and personal with Mr. Ahmed. And when that happens, he may meet the barrel of his gun. Appears as though this is already happening. Mr. Ahmed wasting a nitro cell. Both of them on opposite sides of the wall. What will be the push for Mr. Killinator? He goes prone. Very confusing plays here. They both sit still in silence. Mr. Ahmed not being faked out by the sound cues. Complete opposite sides of the wall. Mr. Killinator is going to make a push. The trophy, however, he retreats his push and he wins the round. Beautiful, beautiful plays from Mr. Killinator. Once again, it is tied up. Anybody's round here, folks. And we have an utmost of 5 rounds left in the game. Moving towards the later half. We'll see how this plays out. Jackal, once again, I'm not sure this is the play. However, it may be. We're yet to see. Now with the Valkyrie, I believe he's going to do the same strat as he did before. I may be wrong on this one, though, as he's not left sight to go place his C4 yet. Now it would be much smarter to save it, as it appears he's going to do.
Are we going to use that card for a while, or what?
Mr. Ahmed beginning to make his push into sight. Going to make a main door push. Mr. Killinator in attic, directly to Suleiman's right. And he takes the round, upsetting and leaving Mr. Killinator in the lead. First time he's been in the lead the entire game, folks. We love to see this. We go into the 12th round. 6-5 lead from Mr. Killinator. Let's see how this plays out.
L'objectif d'Alpha est de localiser et de désarmer une bombe.
Take a look from Mr. Suleiman's perspective here. We have a Twitch versus a Jaeger combo. Now, Jaeger and his ability may be completely useless to this Twitch. as she has no type of utility that would require or be useful. I'm sorry. Be useless to Jaeger. She is running claymores and she has her Twitch drone. Now, we have Mr. Ahmed still setting up sight, even though prep phase has ended. This may be the death of him right here, folks. And it almost was. And Mr. Killinator takes it with a 7-5 lead in the 12th round. One more round and this game will be over, folks. Now, we have Mr. Ahmed still being able to make a comeback. However, this is match point. Will he make it back? I suppose it is all. We have a mute absolutely countering any and all intel from the enemy team. We have Blackbeard with Mr. Killinator hitting all these headshots. Blackbeard may be the play here, folks. Even though it is nothing but saran wrap on the top of his gun, this still may be the play. Mr. Ahmed giving the 30 seconds of prep time to Mr. Killinator as he places down his mute jammer. And he places them both down. And it appears as though Mr. Ahmed's drone has been taken. Great mute jammer placement from Mr. Killinator. Let's see how this game plays out. Alright, we have Mr. Ahmed with what appears to be a big window push. Will he take the site under control? We have Mr. Killinator just on the other side of the window, unbeknownst to Mr. Ahmed. The second he jumps in, it will be over for him. And that is the final round of this long-awaited 1v1. As Mr. Killinator takes the dub, we love to see it. With a 5-8 win from Mr. Killinator. Lovely matchup, folks. Now, post game interview. All right, Mr. Killinator, how do you take that dub? How do you feel about that?
I do think that the 1v1 between you and him might have been a fluke, because there's no way somebody that good and that amazing at the game lost to somebody like you.
All right, and we are throwing shade at the interviewer here. Now, Mr. Ahmed, how do you feel after that game? Any thoughts, comments?
All right. Him sitting in that one room kind of threw me off, but other than that, pretty fair game. Played really well. Last 2 rounds kind of bought it out. Didn't drone as much as I should have, obviously, clearly. But good game overall. Had a lot of fun. Dalton, a pretty good player.
Absolutely, we'll love to hear that. Now, Mr. Killinator, any other thoughts or comments before we end this interview? All right.
What the chicken better see? What?
Dalton, go before you get grounded.
Is Jay not here?
He went to go eat dinner.
So he's the only one who got me reference. Alright, I'll be back. I'd say 3v3 when we get back, bro. For the culture.
I'm down, bro.
I'm down.